Microsoft. But let me tell you guys a quick story that probably some of you guys don't know. Bill Gates went to 5 of his closest friends. He asked them to be investors in Microsoft before he got started. You know what friend number 1 said? He said, bro, I don't got enough time for that. I don't got enough time for that. You know what, guys? Some of the most successful people in the world, there's a guy by the name of Eric Thomas, super successful guy. He told me, he said, Jeffrey, if you sleep more than 4 hours a night, you've got plenty of time. How many of you guys sleep more than 4 hours a night? I'm not sure sleep more than 4 hours a night. If you sleep more than 4 hours a night, you got plenty of time. Well, that shouldn't be an excuse then. The second guy, the second friend said, bro, I don't got enough money. You know, so many times I talk to people like, oh, I don't got enough money to do that. But you know what I found out? In life, it's never about the money. It's always about the motivation. If you had a loved one call you tonight and said, hey, look, I just found out that I got some kind of crazy disease, and if I get $500 before midnight, I'll be cured. How many of you guys, if it was someone that was related to you, would find $500 before midnight? Everybody. Why? Because there's motivation. You know, you really want to go see a really cool band and you're offered backstage passes and you're broke. You're probably going to find the money to go see this really cool band. So in life, it's never about the money. It's always about the motivation. You know what friend number 3 said? Friend number 3 said, dude, you are crazy. It'll never work. Never work. You know what friend 4 and 5 said?
I'm in.
They said, I'm in. And you know what Forbes magazine says they are now? The 15th and 22nd richest people in the world. Because they took an opportunity and they ran with it. So tonight, what we're here to say is we have an opportunity. And if you can be open-minded enough to take a look at this and dive in and figure out what we figured out, you could change your life for forever. You could change your family's life for forever. But there's a lot of people in this room that you're going to hold on to that skepticism. And skepticism's fine. There's nothing wrong with skepticism. Skepticism keeps you from making bad decisions. That little tugging feeling you got right now, some of you, you're like, oh, it sounds really awesome, but it sounds really sketchy. Like, I don't know, I've never heard about this thing before. Hold on to that feeling. Don't let it go. Because that's what helps you from making really bad decisions that can get you screwed in life. But I'll tell you what, if you let that decision go from skepticism to cynicism, where you make a decision based on something you don't fully understand, all you're doing is just kicking yourself. You're just missing out on something that could change your life. So the only person you can't be skeptical with is yourself. The cool thing about this is you can try. You're going to order product, try the business, try the product out. If it's for you, great. Keep going. Build this thing to the moon like several people in this room have. If not, no hard feelings, quit. Stop ordering it. But it's an opportunity, guys. So many times people are like, oh, it only works for a few people. Oh, well, it only works for... Raise your hand if you have a gym membership. Raise it up high. Okay, keep your hands up. Raise your hand if you work out. You don't have a gym membership, but you work out. Now put your hands down unless you have abs. If you don't have abs, your hand shouldn't be up. Okay, so almost the entire room raised their hand, and we got like one person with abs. Guys, that's a pretty shitty percentage. But what I'm saying to you guys tonight is the gym is a what? It's an opportunity. No one in this room would argue that a gym, like, dude, I pay $75 a month to go to Fitness Edge, and look at me. $75 a month is just going out the window. Dude, I feel like I'm getting scammed. The gym it's got to be one of those pyramid things.
$75 a month?
Yeah.
What?
My wife goes too.
Why would...
She's tiny, but whatever. Listen, 45 then, because I pay for her. $45 a month to look like this. I mean, you shouldn't pay to look like this. But what I'm saying to you guys is there's not a single person in the room that would say, hey, Jeffrey, you're getting scammed, bro. You're involved with one of those things. Why? Because the gym's an opportunity. You get out of it what you put into it. Same thing with this. You know how many people, they do this, they order some product, and they don't do anything? They just sit around and they go, huh, yeah, it doesn't work. They call their friends, they bash it, they're like, yeah, that Vemma thing, man, no one makes any money in that. Yeah, because you're a loser, and you didn't do anything with it. That's the reason that people fail. It's the same reason that I don't have abs, because I don't do anything. I go to the gym, I talk to people, I'm like, yo, you want some burr? And I do some bicep curls, and I bench press, because that's the only thing I like to do. But what I'm here tonight to say, guys, is that it's an opportunity. So if you've heard about this before, maybe you have the wrong idea about it, maybe you know someone who was involved in another type of company like this, and they didn't have success, it's probably because they didn't do anything with it. network marketing, direct sales as an industry is bigger than all of sporting, NFL, NBA, NHL, soccer, whatever. It's bigger than all of that and the entertainment industry combined. It's the #1 industry for creating self-made millionaires. You're more likely to earn $100,000 a year in a good network marketing company than any other industry in the world. But yet, so many times, we take advice from our broke-ass friends. So many times. So many times we go say, hey dude, what do you think about this? I know you're working at Burger King for $8 an hour. Do you think we can make some money with this? Why would you take advice from people you wouldn't trade places with? Would you take advice from me about the gym?
No.
Hell no. Boy, guy over here with abs. I take advice from him. He's got abs.
He does not have abs. I go to the gym with him.
You ain't even wearing sleeves. But what I'm saying, guys, in life, don't take advice from people you wouldn't trade places with when it comes to certain aspects. How many of you guys would like to make at least $2 grand a week not having a job? Well, then you might want to take advice from someone like me. But if your friend makes $300 a week and they work at Burger King 40 hours a week, and you don't really want to work at Burger King for 40 hours a week at $300, you probably shouldn't take financial advice from them. So all we're saying tonight, guys, is choose wisely. Think about the opportunity before you go out there and you run your mouth and you bash it. Because the people who usually run their mouth and they hate on stuff, they got the biggest mouths and the smallest bank accounts. And that's the truth. And so tonight, we're not here to sell you. If you don't get involved, we don't care. We want you to get involved because we want to help you guys like someone helped us. We want to turn around, hold your hand, and pull you up to the top. But if you don't get involved, I promise you, no one in this room, even the person who brought you, is going to lose sleep over it. They might not understand why you wouldn't want to set yourself up for financial freedom and get healthier. But they're not going to lose sleep over it because there's 50 million college kids in America, not to mention everyone that's in between college or older. There's plenty of people to go around. So all we're saying tonight is this is for you. We're here for you. We're here to give you an opportunity to change your life. So with that, I know we got some cold product. If you haven't tried the product yet, make sure you try the product. We'll hang out. We'll answer any questions anyone has. And, thanks for coming. So that's it, guys.